Hi, I'm your host Keith Thomas on Sunday Breakdown. We will be filming this show every Sunday, and it's about breaking down stereotypes and learning as well as you will be learning, I will be learning. It's not about telling you what's right or wrong or telling you how to feel. It's just about learning each other and hitting the topics that you may have. Okay? Today we have Ray, which some may think is controversial, but Ray has had two girlfriends, and I really want to know how would that? Maybe every guy want to know how it is to have two girlfriends and see how things is. Some women definitely gonna say no, that's not right and things like that, but that's not what the show is about. The show is about learning from each other and seeing how things is. I mean, you have questions and we're here to answer it. How you doing, Ray?
How's it going, Keith?
All right. Well, many people will have questions. Like, first question is, how do you meet these people? How do you meet these two women?
Well, one of them that I started dating first, believe it or not, I met her in school. So we kind of had like a relationship before we actually, in kind of the situation that I had previously. We dated in high school,
Yeah.
and kind of went through a little separation stage. Later on in life, I bumped into another girl, kind of followed head over heels for her, and started dating her. Little by little, I started realizing that girl was best friends with the girl I used to date. So One day we all hung out together. The feelings for the ex came, inside me. She caught feelings again, and it became this situation where it's like both girls kind of accepted me to be in a relationship with both of them. So,
but I had to ask you, didn't it feel weird at first? Because I know as me as a guy, it definitely would feel weird and be nervous. So how do you go about it when it first came about?
Well, yeah, I was afraid to lose what I had at that moment because I didn't know whether it was like a trick at first. So date both of you guys? Are you guys serious? Then after a while, I started realizing, after days started passing by, because we were living together, all three of us, it started to feel normal. And the more normal started to feel in the weirdest way, the scared feeling kind of went away. Instead of, in the beginning, the first time, I kind of didn't want to do certain things to one person while the other person was there.
Yeah.
They slowly started to, I guess, show me that it was okay. So when they gave me the signs that it was cool to do all these things, while the other person is there, then I started going with the flow. They pretty much controlled how the relationship went about.
Well, I know, me, I haven't had two women, but the women that I have had dated, they require a lot of time. And as far as holidays and things like that, how do you go about that?
Yeah, holidays was a killer because, obviously you would have to get both of them presents, so money was a problem. Valentine's Day, one person's comparing one Valentine's gift to the other, so, it was competing type of, situations. Then you have, Christmas time, which is always a money guzzler.
Yeah.
Birthdays was probably more weird because you have to celebrate it together, and go out together. Then after a while, I started to come out with ideas of spending the day together and doing things together instead of buying personal gifts. So Christmas time, we all go out, watch a movie, we all go out and buy stuff for each other, pretty much together, so that way no one's comparing things. Valentine's Day, we do things special, all of us together, I kind of brought both of them lingerie.
That had to be tough. That had to be really tough. I mean, I couldn't do it. This is Superman right here. This guy right here.
So, after a while, it got comfortable. It was easy to kind of go. After a while, you wake up, you get used to having two. That I forgot what it felt like just dating one girl. So, for the extent of dating two women, you got your ups, you got your downs. You got double your ups, double your downs. You have with one chick. All the ups that you have with one chick will be having sex, and now you get double the pleasure. You can have sex with one woman while she's while the other one's at work.
PG.
Oh.
Come on, PG people. We ain't even going there. We're not even going there. But okay, let's fast forward all that and let's go to near the end. Now, what happens? Can you maintain it? How long have you maintained this relationship with two women?
Well, I maintained it for like about a year and a little bit more than a year and a half. After a while, you start to notice jealousy from one woman, towards the other. Start noticing that one person wants to be with you more often, trying to get that the alone time that you used to miss. And then personality starts to clash. Eventually, when one person feels more jealous of the other. So it lasted about like a year and 6 months. I think about like a year, 6 months.
Okay.
And the fun part was the first 6 months, and kind of like the hardest part before eventually I had to get rid of one was the last 6 months. The personality of one person was starting to corrupt all of us in our days. It started to be a little harder. So even though it was good while it lasted, eventually all good things have to come to an end. So
Yeah. So my understanding is that if you're back with one, the other one, you still dating the other one?
yes, I'm still dating one of the girls. Yes.
Okay. Well, what you could do is, this is Sunday breakdown, and what we'll do is continue these shows. But what you want to do is know, how do you feel about it, and feel free to comment about this and hit us on our blog and just let us know. We're interested in hearing what you think about it and see what you may have learned, and that's that. See you later.